I've gotten a lot of those mailers over the last week and saw a lot of the ads that are all over the radio and Pandora and stuff, and I'm a little bit concerned, and I want to hear your comments about the people funding these are big super PACs and unions from off Maui. They're throwing a lot of money behind you, all from not on Maui. They're big development. Right now the ads are like making that they're green or solar, but really they're big development companies, and they have a history of selling big development projects by saying they're going to create jobs. But I've seen in the past that these jobs that they create are filled by people from off Maui, and the projects are complete and everybody goes home, and somebody from off Maui makes a lot of money by exploiting the resources and the land on Maui. And I'm smart enough to know that these organizations don't put this much money behind someone unless they know they're going to benefit from a win. So I'm wondering what kind of conversations you've had with these organizations or what they expect to get if you're a county council member.
No, and I appreciate that, because I'm just as tired as you are of finding my belongs on the radio and everything else. So, what she's talking about, and I'm sure everyone's been waiting for that whole question, which I've been waiting for it too. But, you know, as it's in the paper, I've said it numerous times, it's not my campaign. So, it's a total separate super PAC, the same as having a super PAC from Sierra Club or wherever else you want to be. It just so happens that super PAC comes from a union side, which is part of the carpenters and all the other developers that you are talking about. So just to reiterate, that is not my campaign. What they're taking with, I was even shocked when I saw the way they were taking some of the stuff off of my social sites and the information. A lot of the stuff that they are saying is part of my platform. You know, doing some clean energy, affordable housing, cutting red tape, cutting our costs, watching our spending to the county council. However, on some of those cards that I did see, it seemed like that was my main thing, the solar energy, and I'm an environmentalist. I won't say that that was not my intention. I can't even, you know, going through that, it was not the intention of that, and I have no say about it. See, people think that I can call them and say, hey, stop. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't, for those who know, but it doesn't work where I can call up and say, stop, hey, what are you doing? Hey, by the way, hey, let's do this, let's do that. I have no connection, there's no ties whatsoever to do with my particular funding for my campaign. The only fire that I take pride in, for those who did get it, I can only send out 13,000 of them, was a red trifold. I don't know if anybody got that in that row, probably not as much as the other ones. That was my piece. And if you read that piece and saw that piece, you'd understand where I really come from, you know, which is for the land, which is for the people and being the voice of the people. You know, to answer your other question about, okay, I'm in bed with them, I'm going to rubber stamp anything that they put together, that is absolutely not true. I'm from here. I'm born and raised here. I got 3 kids here. I got 3 generations that I can go back before it's to the Philippines with my father's side. But there is no way in hell I'll let this place be allowed to live. I don't want it. No one else wants it. But I will tell you this, that I will be working with them to see how we can do some of the affordable housing. There are ways other than to say we're going to change the ordinances. We can't, as a county, just say, hey developer, I want 50% affordable and see you guys later. We're not putting no effort into it. It ain't going to work. Who's going to do anything for free? What developer in their right mind would come here, put something up, and say, well, yeah, I'll do it, but I'm not getting no money. They're going to make money, it's a business. But we can do it sustainable and balanced, community-wise. So, you know, there are some ideas that I have to make those projects, not high-rises, not putting 1,700 homes in Oahu. That's something that's not going to happen either, you know, as far as what I'm there. But there are parts where each community can get sustainable within the housing district. You know, and there are changing it from 50-50 going to 75-25. But I feel, in a business aspect of where I come from, you need to put out money to make money. And the way I see it is just making up scenarios. If we were to put 300 homes above the green line that we just made up, goes above the green line, we go 75-25. If we were just helping out the developers in a sense where the county itself could find bonds, put some bonds up, we pay for the infrastructure, rid of the water meter, take away the park assessment fees for the affordable units only, it does help the developer offset some of his costs. They'll make the money back. It's the point of return. Where's your point of return from what we put out as a county, from what we get back? We just got 300 new property taxes that will be coming in as revenue. But infrastructure we talk about as far as traffic coming into Lahaina, half of that is our workforce who can't afford to live on this side that are making that traffic. Yes, surface one place during the weekends, your Friday nights, people coming in. But if you look at that traffic, which I have sign language for the past weeks now, a lot of that cars are local cars coming in. And the reason being is because they have no place to live on West Maui. So I'm not saying we're going to blow this place at all. But yes, I am talking with the developers, not that super PAC, I'm not allowed to even communicate, I don't even know who it is. as far as where that's coming from. Then all of a sudden I saw timeshare. So that's even new news to me when I saw that. You know, I heard it on Pandora, I hear it on the radio, I heard it on that. You know, I appreciate the support that they've taken the opportunity to give me. It does show that, you know, they are looking for change, and that's what we can do about it. So I appreciate that aspect, but is that my campaign? No. Do I agree with what they're saying all the time? No. So I hope you can understand that I have no say on that, and there are a lot of ideas that I do have for that effort. I hope I answered most of your questions. Anything I missed on that? Or?
No.
No? Perfect. Thank you.